Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make a little video. It's going to be a video response for Goindeff or for anybody else who's been having problems with the Glock. Shooting a little bit low and a little bit to the left. There's several reasons for that. Unloaded weapon. First of all, the Glock 19 has this bulge on the back of the handle. And if you grab it like you think you should, getting up underneath the back of it, you're putting that right into the meaty part of your hand. So when you squeeze the trigger, you're flexing your hand, and that's tensing these muscles in here, and it's causing the gun to actually move when you squeeze the trigger. So that's the first problem. Second problem is if you're used to a single action trigger, the lengthy trigger pull on the Glock is going to throw you off because you're just putting the tip of your finger on it, and it's a little long trigger pull, so it's going to slowly drive the gun down and to the left as well. So what I'm going to do is I've got some targets set up out there, and I'm going to demonstrate the different methods that result in those problems. First, we're going to get up underneath it, just like you do any other single action, and shoot it that way with the butt right in the meat of your hand. We're going to shoot at target number 1. When we look at the targets, you'll see that they went a little bit to the left. So, next we're just going to try putting a little bit more meat on the trigger finger. Shoot at number 2. It still goes to the left. So now, we're going to grip the gun differently. You're going to put the meat of your hand on the side of the gun instead of directly behind it. You're going to come a little to the side and put the meat of the palm of your hand against the side instead of behind it, like this. Okay? And then we're going to show you the difference that makes. It also allows you to get a little bit more finger on the trigger to alleviate some of that long trigger pull. We'll do target number 3. See here that the meat of my hand is driving the rounds a little bit to the left over there. Same thing over here. I tried fixing it just by putting more finger on the trigger. I still came over to the left. When I changed my grip, I was dead center on the target. Okay, these are little nickel-sized dots, so if you're hitting that, you're doing pretty good. But you'll notice that I was dead center on the first shot, and that's all from just changing my grip on the Glock. Another tip for you is when you're holding it, don't squeeze equally as tight with all of your fingers. Okay, kind of think of yourself as holding it a little bit like this. Just ease up on your grip on your bottom 2 fingers when you're coming around on the side, and that will also take some of the bump out of it if you happen to flex your hand while you're squeezing the trigger. So just kind of ease up on your grip on your bottom 2 fingers, hold a nice grip, you know, this way, and then wrap it around and kind of leave these 2 fingers a little bit more relaxed. You want the bulk of your tension on the gun to be up here on the upper part of the grip. Okay, and then you just wrap your hands around and you hold it there. The majority of your grip needs to be on your left hand. It's a 60-40. 40% of your grip is here in this hand, and the other 60% is here, holding it stable. So okay, I had a flyer that went a little crazy, but as you can see, making the grip changes. I'm a little bit off the nickel here. It's probably just my eyes, but you'll see that the real tight shot group there. That's just from making grip changes and experimentation. You have to do the same thing with your Glock. Just take it out, spin some rounds, shoot them like 4 or 5 at a time, make a little grip change, adjust yourself, and try again until you come up with a tight shot group. This is 25 feet. shooting at a nickel-sized dot. So it's just experimentation and making sure that your grip is proper for the gun, and there you go. Unfortunately, no communists were injured during the filming of this episode. Malpractice assumes no responsibility for your stupidity. Train safe, train hard, stay alive.